In a city known for football and basketball, it is rare to hear students talk about what used to be America's game.
I've been playing ever since I was 9.
Playing since I was about 6, and I'm a shortstop and catcher.
I've been playing baseball since I was 6. It's the only sport I really played. Baseball is pretty much my life, really.
I just loved it ever since my dad took me up to the park and gave me a T-ball bat. I think it's fun, teamwork, and it's just really fun to me.
Just as soon as 9th grade, yeah, I couldn't play football. I thought I was too small, too skinny. But when baseball came around, it seemed more fun. I went along with baseball.
I think baseball should get more credit because when you think of Baltimore, all you think of is basketball, not baseball. But if more and more athletes come out and play baseball, more good athletes, then we'll get recognized more.
There doesn't seem to be a real consensus as to why baseball is not as popular a sport as it used to be. Although there are some Little League teams, they're not citywide. And many say that it doesn't help that most of the baseball fields in the city are overgrown with weeds and are unkempt.
Most of the fields have grown in. You know, it's just all the diamonds and stuff, the grass has grown in. The fields haven't been taken care of, and so the kids don't even see baseball fields anymore. So it's just, you know, you're not just, like when I was younger, we would pick up a bat and a ball, and the baseball fields were all, you know, it was all still dug out. So we would see the baseball field, we would go play some baseball.
We'd like to see a new crop of youngsters coming up with some skills and have an opportunity to play, because we don't always see that here in the city.
Seeing a new crop of youngsters learning and playing the game of baseball is also a dream of City Council President Bernard Jack Young, who created the President's Cup in 2011. He held a press conference recently to kick off the 2012 President's Cup Championship. Attending the conference were players from some of the schools that will be participating in the tournament, as well as many dignitaries, including Sharon Robinson, daughter of Jackie Robinson, who broke the color barrier as the first black to play in Major League Baseball, former Orioles catcher Chris Hoyles, and City Schools Chief Dr. Andreas Alonso.
So I'm trying to spark that interest back in baseball. And I want it to be all over the city like it was when I was coming up. Every Friday and Saturday and Sundays, we were on some ball field competing against each other. And I think it brings people together.
The President's Cup is a citywide baseball tournament that brings together the city's public and private school students on some of Baltimore's finest baseball diamonds, with the championship game played at Oriole Park at Camden Yards. At the press conference, Tim Holly, Vice President of the Maryland Interscholastic Athletic Association, remembers a time when private and public schools competed in all sports.
We had rivalries like in baseball, Curley and Patterson, Mount St. Joe and Poly, Boys Latin and City, Friends in Northern, Gilman and Southwestern. It was great for the city to bring those kids together. We competed in all kinds of different sports, baseball, basketball, football, lacrosse, soccer, all the sports that these kids are competing in now. But this attempt to bring kids back together on the athletic field is a great vision, and also brings back, I think, some cohesion in our city.
It's about bringing back great traditions. The city has a great memory, as you know, and it remembers the days when you know, schools were playing each other. So if we can bring it back and give the kids the benefit of great competition, I think that that's a great thing.
In addition to bringing students from various socioeconomic backgrounds together to play baseball, the President's Cup is also a campaign to raise funds to fix up the baseball diamonds in the city. At the press conference, Louis Angelos with the Baltimore Orioles announced that they would match the $83,000 already raised for this endeavor.
I'm hoping that other companies will look at that and say, hey, we want to match too. And I just think it's wonderful because we need to fix up these fields. 9 Baltimore City public schools have been invited to participate in the President's Cup. And in the coming weeks, you will meet those teams and their coaches who are all excited about the opportunity.
The President's Cup is a great opportunity for the inner city kids that don't get a chance to play on some of these fields. The city fields, for the most part, not like the private school fields or any university fields that we're going to play on. So they give them an opportunity to play in front of people that they usually wouldn't get playing for a city team.
That's the best thing that can happen to us right about now. We're going to make the best of this President's Cup. Have fun. Ain't nothing much else to do but have fun.
I'm speechless. Like, I get a chance to do it. I mean, like, it's only like my second, third year playing baseball, so like to actually have a chance to play against teams that have been like playing like that, it's pretty big to me.
Well, I'm excited. I want to see a lot of teams, Mount St. Joe, Gilman. I want to play against the best of the best. I'm ready.